Hello, my name is Daryl. Welcome to this session that discusses capital plant work without compatible units, but with fixed assets, which is available in 24B in the Oracle Utilities Work and Asset Cloud service. In this session, we'll talk about this new feature and how it can impact your business. I'll give you an overview of capital plant work without compatible units, but with fixed assets, followed by more detail to explain how you would use it and the benefits to your business. Then we'll walk through a demonstration. Finally, we'll explain what you need to consider when implementing this product in your business and provide you with some additional resources. Prior to this release, if there was a need to report fixed asset information to an external system, other than a custom integration, the only solution was to fully embrace the construction work management process. That meant building up a compatible unit library and using a whole different subset of portals related to construction work management. That also meant if the asset was not built or installed via the construction work management process, resulting in an approved activity reconciliation, it could not be reported as a fixed asset via the baseline integration. That all changes in WAX 24B. We've added some fixed asset specific fields to the Assets Performance tab that will allow the user to detail all the fixed asset related information. The update of that information is secured with a new Update Fixed Asset Information access mode. We've also added a new, secured, Send Asset Information Update record action button. When invoked, creates the same content and in the same file format needed to send the file over to Oracle Assets via the fixed asset batch. Now, let's take a look at the capital plant work without compatible units but with fixed assets functionality in the application. Okay, so I'm in the WAX application. I'm going to start off in a 24A instance, and I want you to take note of a few things. First of all, you're seeing an edit button, but you would see that edit button if you had edit capabilities on the asset itself. That changed in 24B. That's the only button you're seeing. And I want you to take note of the fields on the left that you are seeing, because we added some. So take note of contributed and salvage cost. Those are the current fields. And we've added fields to it, and a field you're not seeing is the fixed asset number. That's a hidden field that was manipulated in the construction work management process. That all changes in 24B. Let's swap over to 24B instance. And here we are in a 24B instance. I happen to actually be on the same asset record and the same asset performance tab. And lo and behold, I see an edit button. That's because I have that special new permission. And I'm also seeing a Send Asset Information Update button. When I have completely populated this zone, I would click on that button and that would create that flat file that's going to go over to Oracle Assets. So over on the left, we got the previously mentioned contributed field, and we have the salvage cost field. And look at all these extra fields we added. This is the member asset field previously mentioned. That would be assets that are not individually depreciated in Oracle Assets. If this is a member asset, as in a pipe or a pole or something, you would set this field to yes, that's the only value available, and you must populate the fixed asset number because you're adding to an existing fixed asset. So you would need to know that fixed asset number from Oracle Assets and populate it here. If this was an individually depreciated asset, you wouldn't know that fixed asset number because it hasn't been created in Oracle Fixed Assets. When this record went over to Oracle Assets, that fixed asset number will get created, and you'd want to come back here and populate it because you have the permission because you've got that edit button. Then there's the additional cost field. So this asset originally was acquired for $14,000. We put an extra $750 value into the asset, maybe some refurbishment or something. Then, as previously mentioned, if you had an ERP project integration, you're going to need to populate the ERP project number and the task number. Because that information will go over to ERP projects first, get processed, and then go to Oracle Fixed Assets. So those are the extra fields. If you had permission, you would just click on Edit, populate those fields as appropriate, save the record, and if everything looks appropriate, click on the Send Asset Information Update button. Just to mention, that would only be for a new or changed asset if you added cost. If you are going to retire the asset, you don't need to do any of that because this is populated when that asset goes to retired status. automatically that fixed asset flat file is going to get created because it's retired and you have the fixed asset information populated. And that's about all there is to using this new functionality. In this implementation advice section, we'll go through what you need to consider before enabling this feature in your business and what you need to know to set it up. As you can see by the content of this slide, other than setting up the actual fixed asset integration, the additional actions or configurations needed are to first define your property units. Your asset accountants in your ERP system will be advising you there. They're a grouping of fixed assets, poles 40 feet and under, for example. Then you need to identify what wax assets would be member assets. Those are fixed assets that are not individually depreciated. Poles, conductor, conduit, pipe, for example. Then you need to ensure the ERP project and task numbers are known if there's a project integration. If those fields are populated, the integration will send certain fixed asset information to ERP projects instead of Oracle fixed assets. Then you need to add the new access modes. The first one is the update fixed asset information, and the second one is the send fixed asset information. Those need to be added to the appropriate user groups. The application services that these access modes have been added to are fleet asset, general asset, infrastructure asset, and smart meter. So if your user groups have these application services, you would need to add these new access modes if those users need that access. There are a number of new application services for other asset BOs that already have those new access modes. For additional information about this capital plant work without compatible units but with fixed assets functionality, see the Work and Asset Cloud Service documentation on Oracle Help Center, which is available at docs.oracle.com. The current content of the training available within Oracle Utilities WAM/WAX certification learning path that you can access on Oracle University at education.oracle.com does not cover this content. That training is based on a prior release. This concludes this presentation. Thank you for watching.